What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Furcloud, and in today's video we're going to be doing a Kasablanca tutorial, and we're going to be recreating a lead sound from the track called Cronus, which sounds like this. Let me just turn it on. Yeah, so we're going to be recreating the main lead in this track, and this is what I have in Serum. So I think it's pretty close. Yeah. So this is how the MIDI looks like. Okay. So now let's recreate the sound. Let's copy our MIDI progression here, and let's open up a brand new instance of Serum. Let's make it a little bit bigger, like that. And as usual, let's keep our original Serum as a reference. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to turn on the filter, and we're going to filter oscillator A, B, and our sub. So right now it sounds like this. So now let's add a little bit of drive to about 17%. Let's add a little bit of fatness to 17% as well. And I think that's it for our filter here. Okay, I think we can move to our oscillator A. Let's select the wave shape. We're going to be using analog, PWM restricted. Let's add a little bit of unison to 2 and detune it to 0.023. Now let's turn the wavetable position to about 40, 43. Just like that. Now let's turn on our oscillator B. Let's turn the octave to -1, and let's select our digital Voxu wave shape. Let's turn the level of oscillator B to about 44%. Just like that. Now let's turn on our sub. Let's select the saw wave shape. Let's turn the octave to -1, and let's turn the level of the sub to about 24%. Now to add this snap sound to our snap sound to our synth, we're gonna turn on the noise oscillator, and let's select the attack misc snap 1, and let's turn the level to about 38%, and it sounds like this. So you don't probably hear that much, but it adds a little bit of extra character to the sound, which can make it really interesting. Just like that. Okie dokie. Now let's go to our envelope 1, and let's turn the decay to about 580 milliseconds. And sustain to -9.5. And now let's turn the release to about 600 milliseconds. just like that. Now let's go to our envelope 2 and let's attach it to our filter cutoff here. Let's turn the attack to 1.9 milliseconds. Let's turn the decay to 270 milliseconds. Now let's turn the sustain to 21% and our release to 180 milliseconds. So I think that's it for the envelopes. Now let's go to our LFO1 and let's turn off our BPM sync here for the LFO, and let's turn the rate of our LFO1 to 35.5-ish. Like that, 35.5 hertz. Now let's attach this LFO1 to our oscillator A, and let's keep it at 40, 47. I think that's the same here. 46, I think that's the same. Now let's add our LFO1 to the fine tune of oscillator B as well. Keep it at 46 or 7, doesn't matter. Sounds like this. Now let's go to our voicing and let's turn on the mono switch so we don't hear any overlapping notes in the sound. Yeah, I think that's it for our oscillators. So now let's move to our effects section. Let's turn on our EQ, distortion, and reverb. Let's put the EQ before all other effects. And let's remove some of the lower frequencies in sound. Let's turn on the asim in the distortion. Let's turn the drive to about 34% and the mix to about 60%. Now in the reverb, let's turn the mix to about 40%. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Matrix and we're going to add the Chaos 1 to our master tune to add like this extra analog synthesizer feel. Let's attach this to the global master tune. Let's turn it to about 2. 2 is good, like that. Both sides. Now let's combine this with our bass sound, which is exactly the same sound. It's just an octave lower and without the fine tune. Alright guys, that's how you make a Kasablanca lead in Serum. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. As always, thank you so much for watching this video and see you soon. See you in the next tutorial, guys.